today we are going to learn about how to change the formats of the chemical files. So if you're working on any computer aided drug discovery project and you have ligands or receptor in some set format, but you did not want that, you wanted it to be in some other format of your choice or whatever your program requires, so you do not need to worry. We have many softwares online which can do that for you, and today we are going to talk about one of it. So the name of the software is called as Open Babel. This is it. So once you will write it, you will reach here. So you have to click this and then you will reach here. So this is the place where you can download this software, and as the page says, it is a chemical toolbox designed to speak the many languages of the chemical data. It is an open, collaborative project allowing anyone to search, convert, analyze, or store data from molecular modeling, chemistry, solid state materials, biochemistry, or related areas. So you see, it has usage in multiple directions. So right now the updated version of this software is 2.4.0, and you can get it just by clicking this green button. But let's understand now what is a format. So remember, I have done the whole video on PubChem and how to understand the entire PubChem. So please go check that out in case you haven't visited that video. So let me write aspirin here so that we can understand how many different types of formats we are already aware of. So I have written aspirin, and now I'm going to open this entry. And those who haven't seen that video, let me tell you that PubChem is an online chemical repository, and it has the collection of all the chemicals which have been synthesized and which are available from different types of vendors. So now let's go down. So when we will scroll it down, you will see that it talks about the two-dimensional structure and three-dimensional structure of the aspirin compound. And when you will come here, you will see that so now from here the format starts. So this is IUPAC name, which you already know. This is inch key. This is inch key again. These are canonical smiles, and likewise you have much of the data here. So now few formats are these, which are literally the character format, but otherwise if you want to download the three-dimensional format, you have to come here. This place says download, so click it and see, it gives you the option of few formats, for example JSON, XML, ASNT, SDF, and that's it. So see, what are the formats? So these formats are important in chemistry and in computer-aided drug design, because our softwares, they understand the chemical compounds in a definitive manner. For example, if you have a Photoshop app on your desktop and you want to work on it, so what type of file would Photoshop open? It will always open the picture formats, right? So similarly, the softwares we use in drug discovery and in the other cases also wherein you're dealing with the chemical data, they use certain formats wherein the structure is saved. So this is all about structure. So this is all you can save from here. So for example, let me download the SDF entry, and I'm downloading it on the software, and let's say this. So now we have downloaded aspirin, and let's go back. This is the Open Babel I was talking about. So what I have to do is I'll write Open Babel on my computer, and I have already installed it. So I'll click it, and then the Open Babel will start for me. So now this is the interface of Open Babel. So see, it takes the data in many formats. These are the input formats, and as you know, I have downloaded my compound in SDF format. So by default, it has chosen SDF format, which is lying here. So it's good for me. And let's say I want to convert my ligand in PDB format, which is protein data bank format. And this is the same format in which you download your structures from protein data bank database. So let's choose this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search, upload like this. So this is the SDF entry, and now I have already chosen PDB. So simply I can press the button convert if I want to, and if I want to make any changes which are mentioned here, I can go through them. So let's read them one by one. So it says if we can it says we can compress the output with zip, we can decompress the input with zip, and we can delete hydrogens, we can add hydrogen, we can add hydrogens appropriate for this pH. We have to write the pH here, and it can convert the dative bonds. For example, this can make dative bonds, and it can remove the largest contiguous fragments. It can send to the coordinates of the compound you're going to upload here, and it can add or replace molecule title. It can append text to the title. So these are all the things. It can generate the two-dimensional coordinates. It can generate the three-dimensional coordinates. So these are all the things it can do if you want to. Otherwise, you just have to input it here and you have to get the output here. So now, before pressing the convert button, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click these three dots. I'm not going to convert this button right now. I'll show you why. First of all, I'm going to click these three buttons, and whichever place you want to save your new structure, which is going to come now, I have to come and I have to give some name to the file. I have given ligand and the format is .pdb, and I'll save it. So I have chosen the place where I want my file to be downloaded. So now I'm going to press the button which says convert, and when you will go to the data to your desktop, you will see that a file ligand.pdb has been generated. So now let's come back. If I hadn't done this step, then what would have happened is that my entry would have converted into PDB, but then it will still remain is in the textual form. I will not get the structure file generated. I'll only get the coordinates. These are called as coordinates. So now let us open this entry. So you can see there is nothing coming up here. So in order to view this file, you need another software which is called as Rasmol. So in order to download the Rasmol, all you have to do is go to Google, write Rasmol, click the first link, you'll reach here. Then you have to click this button, and when you will click it, the Rasmol will download on your system. I have already downloaded the installer, and and now I'm going to install it. So this is the Rasmol file which I downloaded. I'm going to click it. This is also known by the name of Rasvel. So if you are going to work on on Rasmol, so you can either write Rasven or you can write Rasmol. You will reach at the same place. So when you will install it like this icon will appear on your screen, and see, it says Raswin. It doesn't say Rasmol anymore, right? So now if you will click it, it will automatically open the aspirin structure in the three-dimensional .pdb format, because now that .pdb file recognizes that it has to open in Raswin. So sometimes you may use Open Babel, and then you will feel that I cannot see anything in three-dimensional format. So this is how you are going to see it in three-dimensional format. So this is all you have to do if you have to convert within the formats. There are many other formats, like I have told you. So there are equal number of input and output formats. You can choose any one of them. And trust me, it has enough. So whichever software you're working with, whatever you are working, so you will get all the results here. So I hope it was informative for you. Please go check the other videos like I have said. Thanks for watching.